guys, it's your Mooregirl and welcome back to my channel. Well, today guys, it's my Surgerversary. Actually, on May 10th was my Surgerversary, and I wanted to wait a little bit because I went to see the cardiologist and I wanted you to bring you what is going on with me in this weight loss. Okay, so let me give you my stats. I had surgery on December the 10th in Desert Springs Hospital in Las Vegas, and I started weight was 266 pounds. Surgery weight was 246 pounds, and today I am still 210 pounds. I have not lost 1 ounce in about 3 to 4 weeks, so I am at a stall. But you know, it just, of course, you know guys how I feel about the whole thing. It bothers me ungodly that I thought by now I would be dropping out at least another 20 pounds 5 months in. I figured 50-60 pounds weight loss, but that is not the case. So again, I'm not going to be negative about it, and we'll have a future video on how I truly feel about having weight loss surgery. It works for others. Sometimes other people you have to work a little hard for it. But today I want to talk to you about body dysmorphia, how you really feel in your body. Even though I didn't lose a whole lot of weight on the scale, and the scale is the devil, guys. Yes, it is. It will make or break you, and it will depress you ungodly. And that is what was happening to me. So I'm like, you know what? Let me not trash the scale. I try to at least get on it, not every day, but at least once a week, just to make sure if I eat something, what is making me go up or down. So I notice when I have anything sodium, I go up. So that I know I have to watch. You know, sometimes I'll have olives, I'll have like a spicy tomato drink. I was on vacation. I did eat junk for a week, junk for me, because I normally don't eat junk at all. I went to some fast food restaurants. I did have some carbs. I actually lost a pound, no, 2 pounds, because I gained 2 before, so I'm back down to the 210. So, you know, who knows? Everybody's body is different. Everybody's surgery acts differently. Maybe me being a little older, and maybe with me on medication, I'm not sure what it is. But I did go see my cardiologist on Monday, and she said to me, "You look fantastic." And you know, sometimes guys, you don't see it because you're still seeing your old weight. Anyone that has any type of weight loss, it doesn't have to be surgery. When you lose a large amount of weight, like 50, 60, 70 pounds or 100, mentally you still think that you're bigger than what you are. What happened was I still kept holding on to my old clothes. So when I went to the East Coast, first I went to see my BFF, that my high school friend, and I did a vlog of that, how we went, she was buying clothes and giving me clothes, and I kept saying, I cannot fit your clothes. I'm still in 20s. This is a 2X. I'm still in 2X, and my pants, and I'll show you a picture of it, is 22, 24. I can't fit your 14 and 16s, because in my mind, I was still holding on. My PJs, the whole bit, in my mind, I still kept thinking, that is my size. But I'm going to show you what body morphia will do to you. So she kept saying, I have all these clothes, and guys, I'm going to show you the closet and all the clothes that she gave me. I color coordinated everything. Everything looks great, and it was such a blessing that she did that. And of course, my other YouTuber was like, just go to the store and try clothes on. I kept saying, I can't fit it, so why bother? I'm still a size 24. Now, my original size is 14, maybe 16s. But in my head, since I've been a 24 since coming to Vegas, since my accident in 07, 12 years, me going back up, I'm still thinking I'm a 24. And I didn't think this time around, because I lost 100 pounds before, got in an accident and regained it because I was on steroids and I was laid up for a few years. So I kept saying, well, I'm not going to go through body dysmorphia this time, because mentally I already know my size is a 14. Okay, a 24 is not my size, so it was no big deal. But I didn't think I was going to go through it, but I guess I did. I kept complaining about the scale. You know, it's not working. This surgery is a failure for me. It's not working. Everyone from you guys to my Instagram, to the doctors, to my Facebook family and friends saying, oh my God, you lost a whole lot of weight. But until you believe it, it's called body dysmorphia. You still think you're the original size no matter how much weight you lose. So anyway, I'm going to show you what body dysmorphia is. All right, guys, be right back. Okay guys, so I had this outfit, and one of my first before pictures, I took a picture in this outfit, and this is a size 24, this is a size 24, and this is a 2X. Okay, so again, I'm still thinking in my head, I cannot fit your clothes, I cannot fit 14, 16s because I'm a 2X, and again, I am a size 24. So in our head, that's what we think we are, but this is the reality of it. This is our true size, because look at this. Okay, and I didn't realize it until I did my first vlog before I went on vacation. I'm like, that shirt is mighty big. Look at this shirt. Okay, so this is actually our true size. And these 24 pants, okay, all right, these are 16s. All right, so this is actually truly the size. So when you go through body dysmorphia, you know, you still thinking you're the original size that you were, but you're really not. So again, it takes a while for your brain to catch up to your body, your contour. And even though I didn't lose a lot of pounds, I lost a lot of inches. No one can explain to me, where does it go? If you're losing inches and you go from a 24 to a 16, where is it going? How come the scale doesn't reflect it? No one has explained it to me yet. Everything else in my body is fine. Of course, the tummy is the biggest thing. My appointment with my cardiologist, she was like, oh my God, blood pressure went off to over 70, went down. I dropped half my blood pressure pill to a half a pill in the morning, half a pill at night. So that changed drastically. She said your lab work is phenomenal. So everything changed on that view. Even though the scale didn't change, the medication levels, the iron, everything else changed. Everything looks great. She said you look healthy just before you had it, you know, your stroke. So again, and of course your body looks different. Your complexion, everyone says your complexion is totally different. You know, it's still, like I said, she says in order to get rid of this, you have to do core. She said you're going to be stuck for a minute unless you change your core. She says I want you to do spinning. I want you to do yoga, Pilates if you can. It's hard for me because I have hip pain and back pain. Some exercises are very hard for me. That's why I kind of not been in the gym. I did some walking, some treadmill. She said don't run, do spinning, because you got to burn this off. And once you start to do this and lift some weights for that. So I have to start back and try spin class. I tried it years ago and I wasn't comfortable. She said just ask the instructor to move your seat, to put your seat and your handlebars up for you so you know exactly what positions you should be in so you won't be injured. So I'm like, okay, so I will try that, and that's how I look. So yes, this is how I look, and this is my curves. Now I do want my curves. I did want to lose 100 pounds. I'm 210. I think what I probably will end up doing is trying to not put a number on it, because they always say when you put a number on your weight loss, it never happens. So as long as I'm below the 180, because when I was 180 before and I got to exits, 200 came that quickly, especially when you get steroid injections. And I do get steroid injections, so that could be another reason why it's taking me so darn long. I get them in my knees, I get them in my hips. So for my arthritis and some injuries. So again, she said your legs, and I said because I do hip abductors, my curve in my legs are good. And you can see like here, you know, these are even kind of baggy here for me, even though these are stretchy. So again, she said you're curving perfectly. I said I like the way I'm curving. She says just work on your core, you know, and do spinning. So I'm going to try that. So I figured let me show you how I look. I want to show you my closet. I want to show you another outfit of how I look in large shirts, not 2Xs, and another outfit. All right, guys, let's get started. I'm going to show you my closet. All right, guys, so I am in my closet, and you haven't seen this in about a year, so it's pretty much the same. Like she was such a blessing. I'm wearing one of the outfits that she gave me, which is this, and this is a size large. Okay, so it's still kind of big. My bras are getting a little smaller now. Yes, I used to be, I think, like a 44. Sometimes I will get these because especially when you have this on here, which I still have a little bit of, you know, that side fat. And now when I got the bras, I got like a 40C, and I noticed a little bit of it still kind of, I can stuff toilet paper in here, but I can't go to a 38 yet because I don't think I'm a 38. I used to be a B, so I'm hoping I'll keep the C. Even if I got to a 30 HC, that's fine. So these are the clothes that she gave me, and I color coordinated all by peaches, fuchsias, whites, black, white, green, blues, and then gold, and this is the denim collection, I call it. So these are the jeans, and the dresses are in the back. So again, basically everything that she gave me fit. Everything was a large or extra large. The 14 pants were tight. They got on, like I said, my legs can go up to a 14. My glutes are coming down, my butt is kind of, my booty's coming down a little bit. I'm still working on this part here, and we already know that. In the sleeves, but you can see like from here when I'm looking, you know, nothing's tight. This is the shirt I did with this is my test shirt, and I did this shirt that couldn't only button up when I was filming last year. This shirt wouldn't button, and also it was tight in the sleeve. So as I know, I used this as a test shirt. I would button one, and then like a couple weeks later, as I was losing weight until it got to the last button, now all of this top is just way big and baggy for me. So even though I'm not seeing the scale go down, I am seeing some of the, you know, inches come off. And I should have measured, and I didn't measure. So again, I'm still eating almost anything I want. I had crap last week when I was on vacation. Couple fast food, so I'm back to basically eggs. I tried 2 eggs and 4 bacon. I could only eat 2 slices of turkey bacon and 1 egg. I could still eat about 5 ounces, so I could eat a little bit more. And that's the part that was scaring me, because when you eat more, then you got to watch it, because you're back to almost where you were. My son took me out to Mother's Day, and in our heads we wanted to eat a whole thing. So I said, let me get soup, an appetizer, a Virgin Bloody Mary, and truffle fries. I had like maybe 3 sips of the tomato juice. I had maybe 4 or 5 truffle fries. The soup, a spoon or 2. I really couldn't eat it. It was such a waste. I felt so bad for my son because it was such a waste. Some of the stuff I took home, but you know, you can't take home French onion soup. And again, I have to watch it, because French onion soup and tomato is going to bloat me up, and it's going to make me gain water weight. And it takes me a couple days, even though it's not weight from calories, but I still bloat up on the scale. So it takes me a few days to flush it off, and I have to drink tons and tons of water. So, and I know I sort of limit it. I don't want to give up everything, you know. And even if I have soup, and I noticed that when I first had the surgery, as soon as I had soup, the weight stopped. So I try to get the low sodium. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I still like here and there to treat myself. Chinese food, I like tofu, again. So for me to actually probably see the scale, that means I have to give up all sodium. But again, I just wanted you to see how everything fits and how it looks. The closet is the same. I still have my things up here. I just got these for my jewelry, and I don't really have to do, and this is where I put this thing here, guys. Remember this? So I put this on the shelves. And my pocketbooks are still in here, so nothing else changed like that. So it's still like a display area, my nail polishes, my vintage area back here, so my jewelry and a whole bit, and then I have my shoes up top. So everything is almost the same. It's just that I took all my clothes out and just replaced it with large and extra large and got rid of the 2X's. Alright guys, this is your Mooregirl. I just wanted to show you briefly, talk about body dysmorphia, where I am. Hopefully by 6 months I will drop at least 5 pounds, you know, because the longer it gets, the harder it is. So alright guys, it's your Mooregirl. Sorry it is hot, I'm sweaty, but I will see you at the next video, which should be next week. We're doing some DIY, we're doing painting. I got everything halfway done. I just had to pick up the board, and then we are going to paint. So have your supplies ready, your crush glass, your paint. I will show you where to get everything. All right, guys, I will see you later. And this is your Mooregirl. Thanks for watching my channel. All right, guys, bye.